It is the holiday season and I'm gonna be sharing with you some of my really healthy and delicious recipe. A mix of semolina and whole wheat flour mixed together, kneaded with Greek olive oil, fused with 2 egg batters, no sugar, with a spoon of honey, and made into a perfect cookie shape, baked and drizzled with almonds and sprinkled, if you wish, with a bit of powdered sugar. Let's enjoy it. The smell is so aromatic. Look at that gorgeous delight. Wow, it is so moist yet crunchy and crispy. Let us have a look at the ingredients. Half a kilogram of mixed semolina, which is rough, and whole wheat flour, so in total 250. To that we're going to have 2 eggs, about 75 grams of homemade orange and mandarin marmalade. We would need 700 milliliter of olive oil, 15 grams of vanilla sugar, 15 grams of baking powder, and we're going to have almonds, as much as you want. Now, to the half a kilogram of flour, I'm going to have roughly about 300 to 400 grams of cornflakes. Now, I have here these wonderful whole wheat, no sugar flakes. Add our dry ingredients, the vanilla sugar. We are going to keep the baking powder till tomorrow. Then we're going to add the marmalade and our olive oil. And we're going to knead that and keep that to soak and fuse overnight. It's the next morning. My semolina and flour, they've been soaking with all these wonderful olive oil that I've kneaded in. Now I've got my 2 eggs. I'm going to beat with a pinch of salt. Then we're going to preheat the oven and bake our cookies. I have beaten my eggs lightly and I put about 20 grams of baking flour. I'm going to incorporate this into the dough. Then I'm going to put my eggs that I've beaten. This is going to give it a good fluff. And in the meantime, I crushed lightly about 50 grams of almonds. I will incorporate with my hands and mix. I have a firm dough, more like, the pizza dough. I want it this way. I want it to be rigid, so it will keep its shape in the baking tray. Now I'm going to put my cornflakes and I'm going to knead by hand. Now, if I need some liquid or moisture, I'm going to add a bit of honey. With a spoon of honey, I continue kneading. Made into round shapes, they're quite sticky, like the mele macarona. Now, what I'm going to do is, with the palm of my hand, I'm going to crush that like that. All right, we're gonna crush it, flatten it, and then I'm going to top it with some of that crushed almonds. And I sprinkled with a bit of cinnamon. Now I'm going to dust with some icing sugar, as you would dust your plate when you eat with salt, just a teeny bit. Now we're going to bake in a preheated oven at 180. The sugar on top of the biscuit is going to caramelize the almonds. Off it goes for about, I would say, 25 to 30 minutes. 25 minutes into baking, I'm going to check my cookies. Now, the surface is a bit crispy and hard. The inside is well cooked. What I'm going to do, because I need that softness in my cookies, I'm going to turn off the oven and leave for about 10 minutes or so. We take out our cookies and we put on our serving platter. Look at that gorgeous beauty. I want you to look at that perfection.